to your a beautiful day today. Yeah. Yeah, so we're almost there. So grab your smartwatch. Here's mine. Let me just increase the brightness so I won't be struggling to see it doing a run. Much better. And then, so we do a bit of stretches. Seems it will just be us today. Let's have fun with it, shall we? Yeah. So position for our stretches. Oh, okay. So our feet today. Here's our feet. The Jeasthenics tank. See, I call it finger. Yeah. So with our camo shorts, our New Balance, right? Yeah. So let's go. Oh, so yeah. So join the warm up, guys. Okay, we go the other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we go. We want to free up those knee joints a bit, and then most importantly, the pelvic region. Yeah. That'll give us some activation for the run. Then slow deep squats, because why not? Good slow deep so that you can get the knee. Then we go a bit of typewriter. Then just bounce there. And then yeah. Then we just loosen our ankles. Because you don't want stiff ankles during the run. So yeah, we're done with it, guys. Just a bit of adjustments. We'll be joining on the stretch.
Yeah. So guys, I just found out my mic wasn't on. So all those things I said, oh my community, no one type that. Oh, you can't hear you. It's all good. It's all good. We forgive ourselves. He's also forgive me. So it's quite sad because I said quite a lot. That means I was so refreshed. So as I was saying, this is 10K a day award winning show with the Jeasthenics YouTube channel. And we're here to talk about fitness during our run live stream here. So this show came up as a result of looking for a way to help the community to have more in their weekend. So for our community workers, the community workers, for the Jeasthenics community members that are office workers, so they might be sedentary for a while or stay at home parents or stay at home kids, whatever category you fall in, they might be sedentary throughout the week. So we brought this up as an opportunity for you to get into running, basically to give you that one activity for a week. So I'd advise you work out at least 3 to 4 times a week at least. Then there's now daily movement you should do. But in a case where you didn't do any of those and you're not planning to do any yet, because one thing I believe is the more you get to see someone doing something, the more you be inspired intrinsically as inside you to do it without even knowing. So that's why I put the yet. So this is an opportunity for you to now join in and then have we take about an hour on this run. So having an hour of intense in quotes workout can really help you at least. It's better than nothing. You know, from there you progress. Morning. Yeah. So from there, I know you progress up. Guys, I don't know what's happening. I'm gassing out. It's too early. Could there be a zone waiting for me? Yeah. Let's stay tuned and find out. So then for those that are also into running, into fitness, because I believe we both have sides. We have, I believe, I believe we have both sides on the channel. Yeah. See how two words being switched in a sentence can cause a whole different meaning. I believe we have both sides, and I believe we both have sides. Anyway, that's just me nerding out on English. So, for our heavily fitness guys already on the channel, this is an opportunity to get in, get down, and shoot in some extra workout. For our runners, you get to hit those distances that you are either here to hit or that seems as a warm up to you. Don't worry, guys, I'll run a full marathon soon. And you sure know that I'll keep you updated on this channel. I mean, if I can do a quarter of the marathon, yeah, a quarter of the marathon thereabouts, I should be able to hit one marathon. Don't worry, we're coming. I think if the next marathon event I hear of, I'll go for it. So let's see how it goes, guys. Looking forward to it. Wish me luck also. If you see any, send it my way so that we get to it. and we plan towards it. Yeah. So, you ready, guys? Let's go. So that's the introduction to 10K a day. Something we arranged up just so that we can get our body moving, and during that period we get to learn things about fitness, health, diet, all those things, the whole family all together. From either the questions you ask on the live chat here, the live chat below, or the suggestions, the explanations you bring yourself on the live chat still. From there we can have a good conversation. Yeah, so do a morning. So if you're doing this for the first time, welcome. Like the video, and then sit tight as we move. Then if you're returning back once again, you know how it has been, how fun it has been, how entertaining, educative, and basically workout food it has been fun. So go to share to your friends. Share to your friends. Let's get to work. Let's go. Morning. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, guys. Lightweight. Yeah, but what, 5x times more. And we're done for the day at least. You see how, guys, it's quite easy. It's very easy. Move a little, track a little. Before you know it, you fit your 10K. So, yeah, I feel like I'm getting some momentum now. Though, it seems my hip flexors is doing something funny. The right side. Oh yeah, using style to stretch it too. So, we never stop till we're done. So let's go, guys. We're about to reach the main road side with a bit more activity. So let's enjoy this quiet side for now. While we get to the sides shortly. Enjoy the sky, and then what we do. Whew. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Lightweight. Yeah. Whew. Almost halfway through the third kilometer, or rather second. Let's go. Whew. Oh. Holy say, so, so guys, let's talk about food tracking. The idea just came to my head. Food tracking, and I'll talk about my experience with it this week. How I went to visit someone that I had a consultation session with much earlier this year. And one thing is, once in a while, they pop up to me and say, "Oh, share some sauce," or not even them. Sometimes it could be just me. I just see something that could help them. Either I just start using or so. Then this particular lady I shared the sauce with, if she's on the live, she'll probably know I'm talking about her. So shout out to you. Yeah. So we went, and I think I was showing her about my best investment that I made this year. And then she was like, "Oh, what was it? What was it?" And then I brought it out. So it was a digital skill. Don't worry, you're on this channel. You surely see a video on what I'm about to talk about now. Yeah. So it was like a digital skill. So like, bummer. That's sad. How you tell me your best investment is a digital skill? Like, saying digital skill will make it sound too a food weighing skill. Morning, a food weighing skill. She was not like, okay, you know that face you give unintentionally, but then father is like, let's just hear him out. And then I let her in. And then she was about to eat. Yeah, I visited her. Then she was about to eat, and she wanted to make something for me too. I brought out my skill. It was like, fitness that we're managing is now bringing this in. And I was like, okay. Then I gave her morning. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. So morning. And I showed her. That day I think we were eating oats. Yeah. I'll tell you all the ingredients shortly. So we put in oats. Then she put the quantity she would have made. I just allowed her so that I'll show her exactly what I do. And that was about 100 grams of oats. Just a few milligrams on top. Let's say milligrams, yeah. It's not up to a milligram. But like, let's say what I mean is 106 thereabouts. Then we now had that with milk. It was cowbell milk. Then we got to find out from that. I showed her where cowbell milk might not be the best option for things like that because of the constrained nutritional composition. So yeah, you can also check that out. Well, before I continue, one But then YouTube said to mess us up. Oh yeah, we're back, guys. The live didn't close. Oh yeah, Colombia. Nice one, welcome, man. Welcome, chef. And then we have Roslan. I hope I'm saying it correctly because I'm trying to dodge vehicles while also looking at that. Get me? Yeah. Yes, the black one. I think I like that. I like that tag. Oh, here's the black one. So yeah, that worked out. So back to what I was saying. We weighed in the oats and then the cowbell milk. So the essence of this weighing, I'll get to it shortly. So just follow up with this story. Then what else did we put? Yes, we put in Greek yogurt because I wanted some protein action. It's not something I'll get to talk about. Then we put in eggs. Yeah, but before we put in the eggs, we mix the oats, obviously. So we got in all the weights, then we mix it up, and then we now added the egg, boiled egg. I think it was about 2. Yummy. So now I'll get everything one by one. I think morning, yeah, that summed up to about 700 calories, thereabout. Yeah, high protein diet. It's around 30 grams of protein, yeah, thereabout. And then I think if I see the picture, I'll put it up as a YouTube short. Yeah, if I see it. So had about 30 grams of protein. But now to break the stuff individually. Number one, oats is very filling. I think it's rich in fiber. And it's not too heavy carbohydrate wise. I'll have to confirm that though. But one thing that particular exercise taught her, and then I'll get to say it reminded me, was that when you start weighing whatever goes into your mouth, it helps you to select your food better. Yeah, so it's not as if you're changing your whole diet, but you get to find out that, oh, this particular food I'm taking, I could get better with another food that either I can still afford or it's readily available to me. Hold on. So the reason I make the statement that way is some of us might get to say, when we hear all this probiotic builder, you see them hitting what you be like, I can't spend money on that. So that's why I said there's always an option available for you. There's always an option available for you. So back to the story. I think I've skipped the story a bit. So, yeah, I'm trying to remember the story. Bear with me, guys. Okay, yeah. So I remember now. You begin to selectively select your calories better. So instead of you just taking whatever you see, or is that whatever is available, you get to now say, oh, with what I have available, I can arrange it this way. Remember, there's always something you can do from where you are. There's always something you can do from where you are. So you start making do with what you have available, and then you now start selecting it better. Like we have now, we got to see that, oh, next time she should go for, let's say, peak milk, or when she's selecting milk to buy, she should go for one that she understands the nutritional composition and she's okay with it. So one that has a bit more blend, or even, hold on, yeah, focus on what she wants. Yeah, so that was one thing amongst others that we got or that she got, and I got reminded of. So then the eggs, oh, the big round eggs. We surely love them eggs. The eggs alone, 7 grams of protein per egg. Eggs alone were like 14 grams of protein. And then there's the Greek yogurt. I think the Greek yogurt, it took about 60 grams, 60 something grams. So that was about 3 grams of protein containing that 60 something grams of Greek yogurt. So you hear me mention protein a lot so far, and I'll tell you this: if you're serious about body muscle building, you surely want to build your diet around protein. Now, there's also another part. Even if you feel you're not serious about bodybuilding, by that I mean you just want a basic average physique, which I'm sure that if you're on this channel, you definitely are looking for more. Because for you to stay through all the videos I've put up, and then even joining the streams, we know that you are getting into the 1%. If you are not there already. That's one thing I get to believe. Like, sometimes the bare minimum seems so easy that you'll be shocked why nobody hits it. But yeah, that's why I said, let me simplify it on this channel through all the videos I've dropped. I will still be dropping, because many people think, oh, to be fit, to be healthy, I have to do this whole abstract stuff, red light therapy, chiropractor, something, and which workout will I even call? Like a sumo jumping jack, blah 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 blah. And probably there's time for that, maybe, but then as a beginner, you should not really focus on that. Even if you have the money, I'll tell you that, because our advice is, if you have the money, if you feel you're so buoyant, instead of getting all those fancy names in terms of equipment, exercise, why not hire yourself a good coach? Spend that money on a good coach so that can actually show you what exactly you need. Because all those things, you just pick it up, and at the end you find out that they were useless to you, or they became furniture in your house. In fact, it's not furniture, because furnitures are used at the end of the day. So definitely not furniture. It became junk in your house here. You carried it to your attic. So that's the thing, guys. There's this bare minimum line. I posted on the other day on my channel, YouTube short, where I posted for my smartwatch. You know what, guys? I got the smartwatch from Oraimo, so you can check it out. I'll probably put a link in the description, so be sure to check it out. My hips is doing that thing again. Seems I didn't warm it up properly, or it's how I slept. I'll be sure to check it out when I get to. But before I continue, guess what, guys? We are 4K. Enjoy the conversation so much. And that's 4K without knowing. Yeah, so that's the sweet thing with exercising. It's a journey you get to enjoy. Morning, order. Yeah. It's a journey you get to enjoy. So, yeah. So those calories I mentioned, very important stuff, actually. And when you look at your calories that way, you get to understand fitness better. And you actually see that you don't need so much food to live. Most times we saturate our diet with carbs. That's why you feel hungry every time. Man, I didn't say that's why you're hungry every time. That's why you feel hungry. Because one thing about carbs is, and here's one thing I got to learn about that, and it solidified once I got up my weighing scale. One thing I got to find about carbs is inside it has this thing that spikes up your brain and makes you want to eat more of it. So the more carb content in the food, the higher the chances of you wanting to eat or feeling like eating. And it's quite funny, if I must say. It's quite funny, no jokes. The more carbs. So by with time I'll get into all the science of it. But for now, I'm focused on breaking all these complex concepts into simplified applications, rather than simplified steps that you can get to use in your daily life, just so that you don't get all confused, worried, and mixing a whole lot of things at this particular stage of your fitness journey. So yeah, guys, calories, beautiful concept. Hold on, yeah, that decide how much you achieve in your fitness game. For sure, guys. So, question for you today: what are you tracking? What are you tracking? Morning, you're done. Yeah. So you have to actually track your food in order to receive the best results. This brings me to my next topic, which is food tracking. Now I've talked about how I use the skill, but many or some might ask, now after getting the weight of this particular food I want to eat, what next? Like, do I just know the weight? How do you know, oh, this amount of protein is in there, this amount of carbs, this is the calories containing 100 grams of oats? And that brings us to the next topic, which shows from a YouTube short I posted earlier, and even if my recent video, which is about tracking. You can check it out after this live, but I'll just explain the idea to you so that you know what you're getting into. So this is an application, or rather, no, let me not start that way. Before I continue, we just reached 5K, guys. That's big progress. 5K, y'all. And we're almost reaching the junction I'll take us home. Yeah. Maybe one of these days we'll go. I think now we have left and right. If I go left to go back home, it will be like 30 kilometers. If I take right to go back home, it will be like 6 kilometers. Morning. Yeah. So guys, the day we decided to run a full marathon, we will most likely go left. So yeah, remember I used the word decide because it's all about decision. So your body has limits. You might think that way, for sure, and you're correct if you think that way. One thing I'll tell you is that at the end of the day, it boils down to you making a choice. do I want to or do I not? Then making a choice means you eliminate any other thing that's not in line with the choice. So no, hold on. Any other thing that's not in line with the choice, because every other thing outside the choice is just noise, pure noise. Trust me, and it doesn't help you in any way. So once you just set your mind on a particular amount, you can actually go with. Trust me when I say this. This is coming from a guy that went 10K a few months after he ran 3K, 1 to 3K as his highest. And prior to that, like a year or two ago, the highest he has hit is 6 kilometers. So that's why I get to tell you this, that from all those things I just mentioned, when I hit my first 10K, I went again in 2-3 days after that, and that's basically around 2 10Ks. Around 2 10Ks in the space of a week. I won't say the space of a week, less than a week, half a week. Let's put that. Yeah, that seems much better. Much better. Half a week, guys. So once in a while, adding your side movements, I think it's working well on my hip flexors. They help out well. So yeah, we're halfway through the 6 kilometer mark. Wow, when did we enter 6 kilometers? What? Okay, 5. Hey, I was shocked. I was like, how? One thing I say is, this is getting too easy, guys. All because I made the decision. So, at least something you can apply to every aspect of your life. What decision are you putting off from making today? Like, just get to it, make that decision, and actually do it. Like, this year I'm talking to you, I'm also referring to myself, because I've had other cases. But one thing is, as I begin to build confidence in this, I get to see that, oh, the decision wasn't so hard after all. Like, it wasn't so hard after all. And that gives me more power, more confidence, and most importantly, hold on, it translates into other areas of my life. And it's really hard, trust me. Same way it did when I made the decision I wanted to start podcast. So yeah, the Jeasthenics show. We now have a name. Oh, that's spoiler. See where I need to be on the live. So I get some spoilers into upcoming events, or videos I'm finding before others get to know about it. So yeah, just by the way, just to advertise a bit, we post on the Jeasthenics YouTube channel every Wednesday. I used to have a time, 12 a.m. UTC +1, but I said let me just leave it at Wednesday. Let me just leave it at Wednesday. So every Wednesday, our video is up, and then adding to our video up, the new decision made was to start the podcast. So every Monday, we have a guest on the channel, basically carrying us into his or her own journey, health, fitness wise, and you get to see that I'll bring a diverse amount of guests from different spheres of life, different work experiences, different fitness levels, so that you just get to learn And now that I think about it, I'll say one thing that gets to do is that you get you to see, oh, for if you are a beginner, you can see that this person is actually in my shoes, or this person was in my shoes. So that means I too can do this. I too can hit that 10K. I too can have a perfect family centered around health and fitness. I too can do this. I too can do that. Good work-life balance. No. So stay tuned every Monday for sure. You see a pod on that. Tag the Jeasthenics show. Yeah, so while waiting for that, if you haven't already, check the channel for a video I had, the last one we had last Monday. So sometimes we stream on YouTube so that you can join up and preview before others. Then some of them we just post it on that day. We schedule it to post on that day. And yeah, that's for that. So check out the last one we had with the pilot. We had with the pilot, a mother, a health enthusiast, and so much more, even an entrepreneur. Yeah, so check that out. Now, say even a network marketer. Yeah, that's why I tagged this entrepreneur. So, guys, while talking, we reached 6K progress, guys. At least 4 more to go. We'll get in there. Let's go. I told you guys, this is getting too easy. All because I made the decision. And even from this morning, I even made a decision this morning. Oh, I just saw something crazy. A guy was sitting on a bike, moving, and then he was holding his wheelbarrow too. I'm like, what's so strange? I've trained my legs a lot, but I've never been able to enjoy balancing, oh no, bicycles on a bike. Let's not even get into a bicycle. That one is overkill. Let's just settle for a bike now. Like, balancing on the bike has been a hell of a move for me. It just hasn't worked out. I don't know why. Like, seriously. when I'm on the bike, I hold the bike like my life depended on it, because it actually does. For me at least. Probably that's just in my mind, and maybe it takes a decision to, but not one I'm going to. So yeah, that brings on nothing. Choose your decisions. Don't worry, guys. I'm still coming back to my topic on tracking calories. I've not left here. Remember, if you have any topics you need some clarification on, you want us to talk about fitness, just type it in the chat, the super chat, as I like to eat, because guys, we're getting there. Yeah, type in the super chats. This is me deciding that we're going to reach that mark for super chat. Then from there, I'll have a decision again. One thing about decisions, the more you make them, the more you want to make them. Because when I mean the more you make them, once you decide on something, once you achieve it, you get to see, oh, I actually achieved what I decided. You try it again. Before you know it, you're building the reps. And there's one audio I'm going to use in one of my shots. It's like, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, how are you? And the next day, before you know it, looking back, you see you run 100 kilometers all together. we're almost there. We passed halfway actually. I think total we should be like 70 now, cumulative, or more, or maybe less. That less. So, because these are 7th. Now I'm using the official runs. If it's adding the unofficial ones, like the first 3, the first 2 that I did twice in 1 week, in half a week, and then the last one that I did before I went live officially, because that one I remember I wanted to go live, but I was still understanding the whole YouTube share, so yeah, I couldn't move. I was just seeing some people that want to convince to go on the road. Yeah, so guys, we should go. Hold on. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
So guys, I think that decision fell through very fast. So yeah, this is what I'm saying, the barest minimum. Now, no shade to them at all. This is all something I'm using to just explain to you, so you can actually achieve what you need to achieve. But sometimes we don't even reach the barest minimum. And the barest minimum is never something serious. Like the people are just past. The 2 ladies, I think they are just chasing trout and then taking 1 step per blue moon. No shade to them, you know, guys. No shades at all. I'm actually quite serious on this. So 2 steps in a blue moon, a million conversations, and not holding themselves accountable. So, but at the end of the day, with enough reps, I mean a whole lot of that, they might most likely hit their goals. But then, if they added up a little extra effort, which is what I call the barest minimum. Remember I say anything on this channel, you definitely don't do the barest minimum. But hypothetically, if they just do the barest minimum, no, see, start seeing their goals so much faster. A month, 2, 3, they will notice a big shift. Yeah, and it's quite funny when you get to think of it. Remember, based on my goals on the application, all I was meant to do, aside the other parts, is just make sure I burn approximately 500 calories every day. And I'm making 600 on slow days, 1000. There are still off days which are like 200, 100, rare cases. But that's to show you that even with all those rare cases, one day I didn't make them so much. But even those rare cases, we're still able to achieve a lot in our goals. And when you see that, it gets you energized. So yeah, back to, so before that, if you're picking a partner to do exercise with, to be a gym partner, to work out with, whether the person is at the same level as you or not, one important factor, whether the person is skilled or not, one important factor I would say is that you guys are ready to hold yourself accountable. Really, really accountable. Morning. Yeah, thank you. You guys are ready to hold yourself accountable, because that's where the shift comes, guys. If you have 2 people ready to hold themselves accountable, it doesn't matter how good they are. Meanwhile, we're talking, we hit 7K. Shout out, guys. So I'm saying, it don't matter how good they are, but if you're willing to hold yourself accountable, that also means that you all are also willing to learn and grow. As you learn something new, You apply it when necessary. And then you tell yourself, oh, well, you sleep so much. Mornings. Yeah. Let's say you go for a walk that day. You need to tell yourselves, oh, we're just doing too much. Let's actually start doing the exercise that we so claim we want to do. And before you know it, damn, you all start seeing your results. Possibly one start seeing the other before the other. But then the fact that both of you are accountable to each other will help you stay true to yourselves and grow. Like, there's no sweet thing like growing with a partner. Now, hold on. This is not restricted to just married people or people in a relationship. Yeah, it also comes across those guys, ladies that are friends that decide that, oh, we want to change our situation today. We want to change our life today. We want to be a new type of hot today. We want to be fit in this way today, and so many more. So once you have those kind of people, you get to see that, oh yes, we can actually do that. And you begin to hit your goals. No joke, guys. I'm damn serious about this stuff I'm saying. So I advise you, find a partner now. If you don't have, that's still fine. You can still work out on your own, track yourself on your own, and then with time, someone else to see, someone on the same journey, or lesser or more, going to get inspired, or going to connect as like minds, and boom, voila, you've gotten, hold on, a fitness accountability partner. And then, if you still don't have one, and you really want a community that can help you achieve your fitness goals, then check the link in the description or on my bio. You'll see my programs there. You can pick the one that resonates with your current situation and then make your payment. Then we get live with you. Like, we take you through whatever the program entails that you choose. We have several to fit into, hold on, different cases, different fitness levels and so on. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So back to the calorie stock. Hold on. Back to the calorie stock. Now, we talk about calories. So I talked about the weighing scale, the food weighing scale that I used here. And then I talked about how I used it where, oh, this oats, 100 grams. I don't know, I can't forget. It was so significant at that moment because of the way it lighted her up. Yeah. So probably that's why I still remember. So if you're on the live, shout out to you. You know who I'm referring to. Yeah. But then it's something we got to enjoy and say, okay. So this makes a difference. Then we now use something we call fitness trackers or meal trackers or different names, health apps, whatever you might need to call it. You can go online. There's a dozen of health apps out there on your Apple Store or your Google Play Store. Go online there. You see them. Get one, sign up, put in your information, and just get with it. Like, that's the biggest first step you can make now if you are new to fitness. Then if you are already into fitness and you're not tracking your food, and I'll tell you this because people might just say, oh, beginners, I'm not a beginner. But one thing is, I started out for a long time, including almost a decade in the game, and I didn't track my food. Like, I was big on exercises for sure. Like I was a beast when it came to, we had a community there in college days. In our college days, hold on, yeah, in our college days, that was BW Fit. You see ongoing now, you can check them out on YouTube. BW Fit. They drop videos there very frequently that will help you learn more about exercises, hit your workout goals, hold on, learn how to hit certain body parts and so on. So reach out to the channel BW Fit, BWFIT. You see one guy with further abs there as the, like, call it cover photo, the thumbnail there. So that's where you should be for exercises. You dive deep into how you can hit those exercises with practicals. Yeah, me and more of demystifying fitness and explaining. With time, we also get to add up those things for sure. But then I said, let me first set the foundation right before I start showing them, oh, you have to do this particular exercise. Oh, this is the next best gluteus maximus workout. And trust me, there's nothing bad in that, I would say. Oh guys, this is becoming too easy, guys. We're at 8K. Yeah, morning. So before you start saying I want to hit that gluteus maximus and so on, let's understand, let's say, the science behind it, but in a more simplified approach where we break it down to what you can actually understand and apply. And hold on, yeah, these are concepts starting out that I felt, oh, I do not like biology, so I don't even want to be delving into. Yeah, side note, I do not like biology despite my two parents are into health fields. And one is a medical lab practitioner with a doctorate in public health. Then the other medical lab, what do you call that thing? Oh God, you know, they are medical somethings. Though that's my dad. He has transitioned. He transitioned out during his service years to science and technology. That's engineering. We won him over, guys. I hope he doesn't see this. He will laugh. Anyway, that's by the way. So, as someone that didn't like, well, I claimed he didn't like biology, I left all those. I was like, oh, let me just go raw action. Oh, is it the gym? I use the gym like my life depended on it, but I actually did that. I was entering into college, I was quite skinny, so yeah, I wanted some more respect, some more ego, yeah, and more muscles. And most people, I wanted to see veins on my hands. I know when you see all those pictures or cartoons, Popeye, or real life figures that they have popping veins, that amazing. I was like, this is something I want to have. Yo guys, just seeing myself in the mirror, and this is amazing. God, I look hot. So yeah, guys. Whew. So back to what I was saying. So I felt, oh, this biology, bro, haha. Damn, the sky is beautiful. Just look at that, guys. It's shining down on me. The sky is shining down on me. I love that. So, decided to use another route sort of. This is the usual route I use. It will just lead me to somewhere I turn. But now this is another route I'm using where I'll have to find the turn somewhere behind. Or I just even thought of another way. Morning, here, another way I can hit it. Someone just passed me a nice perfume. So back to our story. I thought of, oh, what can I actually do? And I was doing my exercises. I was training people here in one of the core pillars, I would say. Because this is how I classify, if you have been on this side long enough, you see I classify fitness into 3 pillars. I call them, oh, I don't know how they work for them yet, so just rest. When we have a word, we will have them. So I call them fitness, exercising, fitness, or let's just say exercising, dieting, and then resting. Let's add in, since we're already in the ins. So exercising, resting, and dieting. Yeah, so we can call that RED. Yeah, that's an acronym. You guys know that. So guys, whenever I say RED in our videos, just type in the comment section the meaning, so that for those that are new to it, they get to be lost for a few seconds. Then when I go to the comments and I see, oh, this is what actually means by RED. Sounds catchy. Let's have it. So let's call it the RED concept. Resting, eating, resting, exercising, and dieting. Or you want to twist it up, we say Dre. So whichever it is for you, whichever one hits home better for you, type it in the super chat. Do Dre or RED? So that is Dre, DRE, or RED, RED. So back to what I was doing, dig into the exercise, teaching people the exercise, and it helped me so far. I would say, not knowing that one key aspect that I was missing out, I was even on 2 steps when I started, resting and the dieting part. So for the resting part, I got to figure it out before the dieting part. And the resting involves what you do during a workout and what you do after a workout session, or I say before a workout. But let me just stick to during a workout and after a workout. How you utilize your rest periods during your sets. That's during the workout side. Then after your whole session, exercise session per day, how you utilize or per time, how you utilize your rest. How you utilize your rest. Hi guys. That's having your rest days and stuff like that. In the next aspect I got to talk about resting after your workouts. And that's something that requires you to think of, okay, how do I actually position myself rest wise? How do I leave myself to actually recover? Because recovery is just as important as the workout, though it might not be exactly how you think. I don't mean just sitting on the couch doing nothing and blah blah blah. Nah, there's even 2 types of recovery. Hey, I'll share that in one of these videos, guys, so stay tuned for that. If you want to see a video on that, just type recovery in the comment section. So, as I was saying, on recovery, there are two particular things to it. There's active rest. That is, I'm talking about recovery after workouts. There's active rest, morning, yeah, and there's passive rest. So, hold on. So yeah, guys, you can also do exercises. Hold on. Yeah, you can also do different exercises such as playing ball. Just past some guys on the pitch. They're hitting it up. I found my boots for quite a while. I'm not sure I'm going back. Football was nice while it lasted, but then I'll leave it for you guys. So there's active rest and there's passive rest. So active rest is the rest where you actually do light work during time. So things like engaging heavily, not engaging heavily, taking long walks, taking brisk walks, could be cycling, like not serious fast cycling. I don't even know how they call it, but I don't cycle, but something where you just move at a low heart rate space. I think David Goggins called it zone 1 heart rate. So you could use that zone 1 heart rate to actually hit your goals. Sorry about that, guys. I'm almost there. I think I'm feeling a bit dizzy, but yeah, we'll surely hit it. Excuse me, let me just get myself a bit. Yeah, reducing my pace. Yeah, okay. And then here, guys. Yeah, we're half through the 9K, almost at 10K, guys. So then the last aspect, because we'll soon be at home, but the sky is really beautiful, guys. Just look at that. Anyway, back to what I was explaining. We've talked about resting, recovery. We talked about exercising. Now, the last one, the last component, dieting. Yeah. So dieting, I felt I was not into biology, so I said, oh, let me go like this, and then I found out that this is the aspect that revealed my progress a lot. Now, trust me, I hit some fitness strides. Like, I myself knew that. Most importantly, then people around me, they might wonder why I say that, because I don't want to chase rabbits. But it's fine, let's just dwell on this. I myself knew that I hit goals, and people knew too. That way, you get people hyping you. We are saying, no, this happening. Oh, this guy has the greatest genes. Oh, this guy is so committed, but they don't know. Anyways, so I was lucky enough that I didn't feed so much. I was in a boarding house. I say boarding house. Yeah, I was in a boarding house for my ending high school days, or as Nigerians would call it, senior secondary school. For those that know Abuja well, it doesn't go Abuja, so you can understand. So then when I had the aspect of, oh, I had to hit distance, and then there was, so I was hitting my fitness goals, my career goals in a way, because I was understaffed. I didn't hit it, I went lower, of course. So if you see pictures like that, maybe in one of my videos I'll post them for a short. You see how lean I was. You see how lean I really was. But that lean also was badass shredded, trust me. Like my abs were popping, shoulders, all that, legs. So I'd say my legs went so shredded, or maybe that's just me and the whole body dysmorphia. With time, we'll get to learn about that. But then, I would say I was moderately shredded. Yeah. And then, I found out that when I started going dive deep into this, because I said, okay, people come and join us. We had Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday workout sessions. People come and join us, and at the end of the day, let's say after those 3 days in the week, when they go back, they damage themselves with a whole lot of calories. So that was what I learned. I began to study into it first for myself, because I'm both trying to help you all, which I do. I find that I put up myself and heart into it. I first learn it to apply myself, so that I can understand it and also explain it well, so that I can show you, oh, this is how you go about it. And I saw how helpful it was, and that was when I said, nah, I have to share it to you guys. And yeah, that brings us to the third aspect, dieting. So guys, we have arrived. We just happened to arrive. One of the rarest things to happen, to arrive at the red gate, and we're 10 kilometers. Well done. Whew. So that's it for the run, guys. So with time, I'll maybe pick a video. Oh, I'll title it The Red Concept. Yeah. So that'll be my next video I'll shoot. It's not the next one you see online, but regardless, that's it, guys. So remember, your before workout and your during workout, and then your post workout, the one important section. Yeah, hold on. So do well to take note of them, hit it well, and then you have a fun experience. That's it, guys. Out. See you next week. Hold on.